Good morning, racers. Just quick update since I sent out a newsletter. So if you didn't get a newsletter, let me know because that probably means your email is wrong in Motorsport Reg. But let's just quickly go over kind of some updates here based on how the Touge Challenge went this last weekend. For starters, for the Touge Challenge, let me go here. It does look like Darren has clinched it. I need to move to my other desk here. Darren has clinched street class with the Cadillac Blackwing. He got second place this last weekend. Thank you, Aria. On cue. Go down to my lap. All the way down. Do not stay in the camera. All right. Back to it. Darren has basically at this point he's 311 points. The next nearest person is 166 points. So he even without the next event he can take the championship. For prep class, Morgan Higham. You have a very close competition with Jeff Vandenhende. You guys have less than 7 points separating you two. Morgan, every event that you've come out to, you've scored 100, and you've scored 10 runoff points. So you really don't, like, if you do the exact same thing next time, you're just exactly where you've always been at this point. You have no more drops, anything like that. But on the other hand, you already have 2 zeros, so you need to come out to the next event if you want a shot at winning. Jeff, on the other hand, he has come out to every event, but he has a 94.2 finish. So that would be his next nearest drop. So if he comes out to the next event, which I imagine he will, if he finishes really well, he can get back a lot of points because that's just by getting, like, if he manages to finish first, he will get 6 points or almost 6 points just there, and he is 6.6 points ish behind. So this is really coming down to the wire and down to those runoff points. Technically within range is Philip LePage. He has 291 points, but he would have to have just a stellar run, or the other two would just have to not show up. And that is about it. Technically, Jacob Mart can make it as well, but once again, then all 3 people above him would have to basically not show up. Mod class for the Touge Challenge. Guy Dreyer, welcome back. Glad to see you out. You and Jason Wilcox gave us an amazing show this last week, and that was awesome to watch. And for anybody who hasn't seen it, I will add it into the end of this video so you can see at least some of the run. But Guy Dreyer, with coming out and competing, it looks like you have taken the championship for the year. You've only missed 1 event. You have 2 drops for this series, so you have won. Jason Wilcox, because he came out and competed, he is now in the lead for the Autocross Challenge because he earned his average for a replacement for a missed event. So he is now in the lead by about 5 points. Earl Mertz and Nick Sanchez are both right behind, are sitting at 5 points back. And Jeff Vandenhende, again, is just a little bit back from there. He is at 766 to Jason's 783 points. And Michael Nubriga is also right there with 754. And then beyond that point, we're just barely out of range. Victor Figueroa is at 622 points, so that is just out of range for Cam. Also, Kevin Powell ran at the last Touge Challenge, so that makes a slight change to mod class here. He is still a ways out. Andrew Eilers is currently sitting in first in mod class at 743 points. Kevin Powell with that average, though, moving up to 670 points. So a no-show from Andrew might be enough, or a really bad finish for Andrew might be enough. Yeah, because he has 4 missed events, and Andrew already has his average in there. So basically, he has all his drops being zeros at this point, and every other event is a scoring event. So Kevin Powell is the let's see. He has actually 5 events technically missed because he jumped some classes, some events. So it's a long shot, but he's technically able to grab first if Andrew doesn't show up or has a very bad finish. Yeah, because Andrew would have no more drops, and everything that Kevin scores is points. So, yeah, they're both just adding points into their totals at this point. There's no more shuffling there. Other than that, everything else is pretty much steady the way it was before. We do have a couple of championships that have been wrapped up. Ian Alvarado, looks like you have overall taken Super Street. Tim Roach, second place, but just there's not a way that you can catch up at this point. We only have 3 drops, technically kind of 4 if you do one Touge challenge. But Ian's 773 points, so he's like 300 points ahead at this point. So even if he didn't show up for the last event, didn't score anything, and Tim Roach ran both the last event, won, and got the Touge challenge average. There's just, even if he was perfectly winning the Touge challenge, and so, or perfectly winning the autocross where he was getting 100 for both, that still wouldn't be enough to catch up, unfortunately. Matt Davis is barely ahead of Cody Fodder. It will come down to this last event. Cody would be in a slightly better spot if he came out to our November Touge challenge, but I don't know if that is possible for him. And then Polero is sitting what is this, about 40-ish points ahead right now, with no Touge challenge average in there, going into the last event. So as long as he doesn't completely biff and hit a lot of cones, I'm ready to make a new t-shirt if he does. He should clinch prep class, but that is always a variable. Other than that, that is just kind of a weekly update. Thank you to all my sponsors. As usual, OS Geiken, thank you very much. Talking with you, it sounds like you are going to be coming on and continuing to support us for 2024. FMC Loan Pros, if you need to refinance your house in our current market, or if you're trying to buy a place in our current market, give them a call. Even if you just need advice on kind of your beginning steps before you even are ready to put down that deposit, give them a call. TPM Parts. You need tires, and you're in the Orange County area, give them a call. They're the ones that get me almost all of my tires, from the GT2 to the trucks. Swift Springs, contingency sponsor since we were a mini series. One of the big reasons we are here today is because of the first 4 I've just listed here: OS Geiken, FMC Loan Pros, TPM, Swift Springs. They supported us when we were itty bitty bitty. We're still not big, but they were there from the very beginning, so I need to give them a special shout out. New for this season, Titan 7 wheels. If you run their wheels, they'll give you a contingency for running so many events. I forget the exact details. It's on our website. And discounts if you need like repairs or replacements on your wheels. K&N filters. We were planning on having them out to a couple of events this year. Unfortunately, their schedule went insane, and it clashed with ours. They didn't get to come out, and we didn't get to host them as much as we wanted. We're hoping we can work out something more in the future. And then last, definitely not least, TCI, Jason Wilcox, the rest of the guys over there. All of you guys are amazing. You've come out. You help out anybody with your knowledge. You have made Cam Class a real thing. I appreciate it so much. And you guys bring out the most entertaining cars. So yeah, reach out to all of our sponsors if you need anything whatsoever. Also give a shout out to ourselves, Corner Exit. Yes, we put on all these events, and my whole team is amazing. I am definitely, I'm the face online and in the background, but the day of the events, guys like Nick Sanchez, Kevin Powell, Jet, June, God, I'm going to forget everyone. Brandon Sanchez, Joy, new addition to the team, Nam Dang, Eric Cow, I'm trying to remember everybody that has helped us for the year so far. Just thank you guys all so much. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody because I like to do these in 1 to 2 takes. But all of you guys, thank you so much. And if you see them out there, thank them for their help, because trust me, if it wasn't for them, this would not be going on, because I am one man and I wear out very fast. But that's about it. I will leave you guys with some footage from this last weekend at the Touge Challenge at Apple Valley.